Well. How you guys doing? Let me see if I can change this. Man, this beard is getting wild. Oh my god. Let me see if I can change this camera, guys. Hold on one moment. Webcam. Come on, webcam. We don't got a different camera that we can stream this from. Okay. If not, it's the last time I'm going to try and edit anything. All right, guys. So we've tried this multiple times. 3 times now, and we're still having trouble. I haven't mastered it yet, but we're going to. Now, let's get on to the important stuff. How can you make an investment package? We're going to go based on that last property that we were talking about in the very beginning. And oh my gosh, please, work technology. I think what was wrong is I didn't have enough storage. I've created plenty of storage now, so we should have a pretty smooth video process here. So let's get down to it. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, share my screen. There we go. Now hold on real quick, guys. Also share audio system. Good evening, all-nighter hider, sir. Okay, a little choppy. Ryan, can you hear me? Let's see if we can pull it up on Google Earth. We'll be taking this one. Let me know if you guys have trouble hearing me. Definitely choppy. Okay, we're not going to use this one. Lesson learned, the Google Earth thing. I like showing you guys it. We can look it up just simply doing this. I think it was Vermont Street in Gary. Let's see if we can pull it up. Okay. Yep, this is it. We got a tree in front of it. So now what I'm going to be showing you guys is exactly what I was talking about in the WhatsApp group. This, oh my God. Oh, okay. This is going to be an entire package on my investment analysis, right? So the same thing we were talking about is how much I charge for this, but I'm not going to use the realtor tools that I have. I'm going to try and use basic stuff so you guys can do this on your own, okay, and get pretty accurate numbers. So here is Vermont Street, this glorious place right here. Oh my gosh. That one right there, that's the culprit. So this right here, we're going to be looking up some information. Now, what I like to do is go to the Lake County Assessor next. Okay, and if this is too choppy, I'm going to just remove these two. Let's keep it as low as possible. You guys seen the property, so we're going to look it up on the Lake County Assessor's site. Come on, you can do this. You can do this live stream. I've got faith in you. You've got storage now. Okay. So, speaking of which, tax sale is starting on the 8th of April, guys. 8th of April. Okay. Okay, here we go. Man, I need to shave, man. I haven't been, I'm like a caveman. Come on. How you doing over there, Ryan? I wonder how the project's going. Are you still up here, man? I hope everything's going well. Same to you, Kim. Hey, thanks for all the support, guys. You guys are awesome. So let's do it. So why do I like looking at the assessor site? I like looking at the assessor site to get two distinct things. I like getting the property card, and I love getting the tax sale. Yeah, okay. So let's get down. You guys can see that. All right. So let's pull this up. All right, here we go. Property card. So what are we looking for on here? Okay, this guy picked it up on tax sale. looks like I don't really ever go by the assessed values. This is good to know the dimensions, you know, the land. So that's some useful information there. Right here, can't leave him to Gary, it seems. So single family home, 672 square feet. That's not counting the basement here. Okay. So let's see what else we can find. So that's in total 672 times 2. What, that's 1,400 square feet, something like that. Okay, so there you go. There you go. Google Earth property card. All right. And we're going to download this because that property card is going to help us to be able to do some comps here in a little bit. Now, one thing I definitely pay attention to is you want to make sure that that you're mindful that these property cards aren't mistaken. Sometimes take a few steps back and ask yourself if it even makes sense. If a property card says that it only has 400 square feet and it's a 2-story house, it's probably not accurate. So a lot of people don't do that. All right, on to the next thing. Let's hunt for this while we have our choppy reception, just in case. And the reason why some people ask, why do you even pull it up on Google Earth? Well, because Google Earth usually has a date as to when they last do it, and they usually do it pretty consistently. I want to say like every 4 years, 5 years, they hit every single area. You know what I mean? They do it pretty consistently. So it can at least let you know if you're doing tax sales and you want to know if that's just land. It'll tell you pretty straight up. Then obviously you go check it out to see the updated version. All right, so we're checking this out. May 2024, we got owed taxes. This is all public record, by the way. So we know that taxes on average are like $800 a year on this property. That's the new taxes. He owes a little bit. What are we going to do? We're going to store the information. Google sees everything for real. Yep, there we go. Okay. So we got property card. Where is our okay, I might have to. Hey, what's up, Davis? Thank you so much for joining, man. All right, so right now we're grabbing the tax record, and we'll finally get on to the part that you guys have yet to see yet. So things are looking pretty smooth, you know, a little choppy, but still okay. Yeah, so thank you so much, guys. I can't believe that happened yesterday. I wanted to do the video so bad for you guys, but you know, Valencia, she was, I mean, sick as a little puppy. You know, I mean, she was not. We had to take her to go get medicine. She was, she's only 6 months and she's throwing up all over the place, man. It was horrible, but she's all right now. So I appreciate the best wishes, man. I was really nervous there. All right, so property card, tax card, we already seen. We know that there's taxes that are owed. So some little things to look at here. First, you want to make sure if you're talking to this seller, this is the person you're talking to. If you're not talking to them, you know they're in signed contract in some way, shape, or form. If not, tell them goodbye. The next thing. So, depends on how you pick up title. You pick this up quick claim. You guys want to pay attention. How is it taxed? You can get in trouble if you don't have this taxed properly. Indiana's on a 3 cap percentage. 1 is your residential, 2 is your investment, and 3 is your commercial. So you see this is on 2% right here. 2% is investment. And then we see that there's a little bit of taxes owed. You can also see last year's to make sure that they paid up. This is why taxes are owed there. And let's move on. So after this, what do? We are going to go over. Usually I'd pick any property. And in the meantime, I'm going to close these out just in case. We have all of that saved. All right, so we want to do a property search. We know, let's see here. We know we want something close to this address as possible. All right. Show me some. Oh, I got to click it. All right. Don't tell me. No, it's just loading. All right, we're going to do this, guys. Let's just go to advanced search. Look at that beautiful website. I know, right? I appreciate it. We're trying here, damn it. All right. I'm going to have to get this refined here, but oh, okay. So let's see if we can. Is it going to give me my exact location I'm looking for here? If not, I guess we're just going to use Zillow. All right. Uno más. One more try. Ah, okay. This is great advertisement, by the way. All right, whatever. We're going to use Zillow real quick. Okay. Now I understand. I appreciate it. You know, whenever you guys have any problems with that, let me know. I'm going to be fixing that slowly but surely. We're going to get it. It's going to be good eventually. But for the time being, let's go. I gave up on the website, but let's go to this one. You guys know how like you'll watch a TV show and then you'll start getting you'll start like repeating you know what you hear from the TV show. I've started to watch I don't know if it's the site or your internet. It got choppy again. Okay. Hopefully it's back. Hopefully it's back. Hey, what's up, Adam? Oh, you know what? It could be the internet. I don't even have this thing plugged in right now. We're just flying. Let me see if I can get us plugged in. See if we can get a better outcome here. All right, come on. Come on, Ethernet. Let's work. Okay. So we got a good little crowd here. All right, so like I was saying, this is good. We're seeing this property again. We're seeing what's close to it. So now let's see where the little pin dropped us at. I think we were right around here, huh? Damn it. Vermont Street. So it does drop. Okay. So we know it's a 2-1. This one looks pretty similar to it. So I'd say that's not a bad one. So let's see. Can we select these? I wonder if we can select these. This isn't a bad one either. Tell you what. Come on. Let's see here. All right. Let's do it old school. I'm going to show you guys. We're going to get it done here. All right. So 2338 Monroe Street. This one sold for 33 back at the beginning of this year in March. Actually, beginning of this year. It's the last month. So sold for $33,000 last year. Let's look at the interior. Okay. Not bad. I mean, on the main floor, definitely needed some work. Definitely not ARV quality. What are we looking for? Take me back to Vermont Street. We'll get through this. Okay, what kind of other comparable homes? We got a 2-1 sold 617. Look at these dollars per square foot. So we know that this isn't turnkey. $49 is dramatically lower than what we're seeing the other dollars per square foot. So we kind of should have picked up the condition level. Now, of course, if you see something dramatic, okay, maybe not, pay attention to that. This one's good. This one is on Tennessee, but it's not necessarily a brick home. Is that, a good comparable? Yeah, I mean, we're looking for turnkey right now. We're looking for ARV. So let's write down this one. 2344 Tennessee. Okay. 80,000. This one's at $119 per square foot. And I would imagine that this is pretty close. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Look at that. Yeah. This is the first time I've used Zillow in like forever, guys. So give me some credit here. All right. So the second one on the list, the second one was this one. Okay. That's like right up on it. So this is a good assessment. You know what I mean? This should tell you right away, okay, maybe we are looking at 80,000. Okay. Another thing I like to tell you guys is look at the map, and maybe I should do this for you guys just to understand the market a little bit better. But if you look at the map like a quadrants, like in graphs, you know, like, give that little blessing. But you know, if you look at it like in quadrants, everything on the, you know, to you guys it would be the eastern side. Everything on the eastern side is going to be 40 to 85,000. Yes, we're getting more in certain areas turnkey. It depends on the structure, depends on where it's at. If it's against Miller Beach, yeah, it's going to be a lot higher. If it's not against Miller Beach and it's, you know, against, let's say, the university, yeah, it's going to be a little higher. But for the most part, that's what we're seeing, 40 to 85 turnkey. Why so low at 40? Because there's people doing tax sales and picking them up for 500, doing 30 grand worth of work and selling them for 40, 50 grand. Is that, you know, I mean, maybe I'm being a little dramatic, but that's pretty much the idea of what's happening. All right, so this was pretty cool. Let's see here. This fourth one, let's check out this fourth one. And then they should have their own comps too. So now this one's interesting because this one looks a lot more similar to the property that we have here, but it's at $83 per square foot. Let's see, maybe it's not turnkey, and it's just like so okay. Then yeah, let's see the interior. No interior photos. Come on. Yeah, anytime I don't see interior photos, I'm gonna write that off. You know, not a good comp. Oh, but what I was saying is, you ever watch a show and you let into the show and you start, you don't realize you start mimicking it. I don't know about you guys, but you know, I've been getting into Bob's Burgers. Bob's Burgers is starting to become a favorite. It's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of humor in that one. Okay, come on. Let's do this. I know it's not the fastest technology here. It probably works better if you sign into an account, but let's keep it going. All right. So we've seen the 60. That one kind of sucked. 130. 130 is kind of dramatic. I mean, is it possible? Could be. 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 800 square feet, 160. So looking at these so far, I would say that this one at 119 is probably in the realm that we're going to be wanting to be. But let's see about this 160. There are 3 definitive ways to create comparables, guys. There is the first way, being able to get comparables, houses that are of that kind within an area with as close as you can be in as recent as a sale as you can be. So what we like to start out at is everything within a quarter mile and everything that's been less than 3 months. If you can't find that, then you start expanding until it's 2 miles or 12 months, you know. But that's really what we're looking for. This one, oh my Lord, look at this. Is this even necessary? Oh my God. Oh my God. Even the drapes match the couch. Yeah, I mean, dang. Hey, man, you did it. All right. So good job. They didn't do the basement, actually. So that's interesting. I mean, you know, it's a basement. It looks like it's, you know, smaller than the main floor. So why would you? But that's interesting because this is 800 square feet. Additional, this is a bit bigger than ours. It's also priced a bit higher. It's a different build too. This isn't necessarily that good of a comp. I'm still feeling like 119 is that ballpark we're looking for. So let's see here. 119, 672 square feet times 119. Oh, yeah, like I was saying, comparables is the first one. This is the 3 different ways you can, estimate a price. Comparables is the first one. Dollars per square foot is the second one. Dollars per square foot can be rough, though, because that's depending on street and area. Sometimes they can change and be dramatic. In Valparaiso, there's one street that's $250 per square foot, then right next to it is 160. So it drops off dramatically, you know what I mean? But yeah, dollars per square foot is a very viable way. And the third option, the least accurate one, is going to be your assessor's value. The assessor's value will tell you how much the land is and how much the total property is worth, right? But when all else fails, I like to use the dollars per square foot. So like I was saying, 672, let's do a little bit of math. 72 times 119. That was about 80,000. I mean, a little shy of 80,000, same as that one. So, okay. Now, I mean, I'm seeing 80,000. This thing is saying 80,000. Maybe 80,000 is in the realm. Let's see if we can find another comparable to that one we saw. Okay, I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay. Was the closest, and let's find comparables of this one. Comparable homes. Okay. That one sold for 33. That's not a good one. 2 bedroom, 1 bath. Yeah, these aren't that good. These aren't that good of comparables. What was our closest one? Probably this one, 2 baths at 119. Okay, so $121 or $28 per square foot. Sold at 100,000. 780. I mean, this is different. You know what I mean? It's still hard to say that this one is a good one to recommend. All right, just checking if you guys are still here. Let me close out. See if I can make this less choppy. Any better? Any better? All right. Okay. So let's see if we can find another one. Here we go. This is a little low. Oh, we already seen this one. So, this one is interesting because this one's close to the dollars per square foot, but it's 3 bedrooms and a whole lot more square feet. The thing I would say about this is we can maneuver this a little bit. This one has an additional bedroom. So bedrooms tend to be 5,000 to 7,000 square foot, or $5,000 to $7,000 in appraisal value. We take one out, we're at 102,000. Now we're looking at 925 square feet, whereas the subject property is 672. So let's do a little bit of math, and it might sound dramatic, but let's see, 253 square feet difference. That is wild. So let's see real quick. I'm going to do it one more time. 925 minus 672, 253 times 119. 253 times 119 is about 30,000. So you take off 30,000 from this at 102. Why did I say 102? Because we're assessing for the square footage. Yeah, it's about 71. So that's somewhat accurate. We got 2 at 80,000. 2 at 80,000. And then 1 at 71,000. And why did I say 71? 71 because this property is going to be the one that we found that's kind of similar. I could technically use this one. This one might actually be better to use. The thing is that, yeah, I mean, this one probably would be better to use instead of that one. So let's switch it out. I mean, you can always pick and choose and choose what you feel more comfortable with. So This one was 100,000 at 780. This is probably a lot more dollars per square foot. Let's see. But yeah, this one's 128. That's why I like the other one, is because that was at 116. This one's more realistic. So yeah, let's keep the 71,000. So 70 to 80,000, 71 to 80,000 is what we'd get in a total ARV estimate. It's going to depend on how much you finish it and what kind of materials you use, but that's what I'm seeing is 71 to 80,000. $10,000 difference, but that's a number we can use. Okay. So let's go ahead and if you guys really want, we can average the numbers. Some people like to do that. Times 80,000 plus 80,000 plus 71,000 divided by 3. 77,000. Okay. Let's say the turnkey value would be 77,000 on this property on 2169 Vermont. I'm getting into like some specifics here, and I know this might not be very interesting to you guys, but now that we know the turnkey value, let's go into, and that sounds pretty right, because 77,000 for a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, 672 square feet. That sounds pretty accurate. So now what are we going to do? We're going to be looking at the investment, the deal check. Okay, so why do I say deal check? Because I love this program. It lets you do 5 investment analysis for free. You could also go on to Bigger Pockets. They have a program too, but I like this one a lot better. Shout out to Bradley Taylor. He was the one that showed me this program, and I love it. I love the report it spits out. You guys still there? Seems like I only got one person with me. All right. So let's see here. A few properties I was analyzing here. We'll take out that one. All right, now let's add a property. You guys still here? Or is it only one trooper strong? All right. So let's see here. So address 2169 Vermont Street. There it is, Gary. So, ooh, check this out. It auto-populated to 3 bedrooms. Did we have 3 bedrooms originally? I don't think the property card said 3 bedrooms. This is interesting. Why did it populate to 3 bedrooms? Is there a bedroom in the basement that we didn't know about? Oh, okay, there we go. Hey, what's up, Ryan? What's Adam? I only see 1, 2. No, I get that, man. So yeah, I think we said on the property card, this is where I would want a frame of reference here, that this was 2 bedrooms. Come on, property card. Let's see here. Yeah, okay, so we said 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. Now this is saying 3 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, 1.5 baths. That's interesting. Where is it getting this information from? If that's the truth, then that's tremendous for you guys. That's the full square footage of the house. Parking, garage, 2 spaces. Did we see? And this is why I would look at the Google Earth, right? It's going to be annoying because we're choppy right now, but I didn't see any garage on there. Did you guys see a slab? There probably is a slab in the back for a two-car garage. That can be a plus. All right, so let's check it out here. So it's saying in its current condition, current value, they estimate it to be worth 48,000. Again, the number that we created with the 77,000 was the after repaired value, not the current value. Current value. Now that's the question. How much is the current value? Well, I can tell you guys right now, I went and looked at the property to see its current condition. Let me see if I can pull it up for you. I wonder if I can show you guys off of my phone, or because I think if I upload it to the computer, it's going to be way too slow. Okay, so let's try and do this. Let's see. Can you guys? Oh, that's where it is. So that was a picture of when I went and looked at it right there. Let's see here. And, did a little peeping through the house, right? Or through the window. So looks like it was pretty finished. Of course, you want to make sure you have permission to do this, but looks pretty finished on the inside. Okay. Here's another room. Hey, so Ryan, All Nighter Hider, how much do you think it would take to finish? I'm thinking it doesn't look that bad. The roof, it looks pretty good. The walls look like they were mud and taped even. And it looks like it just needs a paint job. Maybe sanding the floors, maybe doing we don't know the status on the utilities, but it doesn't look necessarily bad. The way that I always like to look at it is, and I don't know why I keep looking at this camera if you're on, but the way to look at it, the way that I like to look at it is like percentages in increments of 20, right? Or like an A, B, C, D, E, F, right? Is this property to A status turnkey ARV level? No, it's definitely not. Is it at B? B is still above, maybe the normal condition, right? C is like, okay, somebody's been living in it. They've been wearing and tearing it. It's going to need a little bit of repairs. Obviously, D is going to need some serious repairs, and F is just a destroyed property. So I'd say, man, it's probably about like a D, C, maybe C. And so to me, that means, okay, we're probably halfway on whatever that after repair value is, or maybe a little bit higher than that. That explains 48. On the Zillow, it was saying 33, I think. 33,000? No, for Monroe was selling at 33,000. And that was pretty damn similar. So that's why I would say, between 33 to 48 wouldn't be a bad price to purchase it at. And then, I don't like necessarily saying anything in the 40s, to be honest with you, because like East Side, you can find turnkeys for 40. You know what I mean? Maybe this 48 would be fair if it was like currently lived in and, was moderate, but that's still too high for me. I think 33 was much closer to what I was thinking. Maybe even 28, so 1320 per month. Is that realistic? Well, for a 3-bedroom, 1350 to 1500, you're seeing on majority scale for properties on the East Side renting. So this is a little bit lower than that, which is always great. Annual tax amount, annual insurance. There's a little picture of the property. All right, let's save it. Again, we're back that current value, but let's see what kind of property. And I actually did this as a wholesale, right? So if you were going to go purchase this property, let's say you wanted to wholesale this property. That's kind of what I picked here anyways. You guys are looking to buy and rent it. So damn it, I wonder if I can flip it over. Probably should have shifted this to the, damn it. Can I shift this to a different? Let me add this to, I put this in the wholesale on accident, and I should have went rentals because you guys looked to purchase, and there we go. All right, give me 2 seconds, guys. We're gonna do this. Still here. You guys are strong. Okay. Okay. Okay, just skip through this. We already know. All right, so let's talk about purchase cost, right? With this, you're probably going to think about 3%. You can itemize your specific costs with this button. It depends if you want to. Yeah, there's not going to really be anything that you guys have to worry about there. All right, so purchase cost. What about rehab cost? Everybody wants to know. shouldn't there be a spot to edit the price, the valuation price? Because I would definitely, there we go. So after repaired value, we're going to say is 77,000. Current value, I mean, I think that anything in the 40s is too high. I think that you're probably, to get a good price on this, I would assume to be half of what the current ARV is. What's half? Half of that would be like 33, 30 something. And that kind of matches up with that one property we've seen at 33,000. 33,000 is nice. I mean, I could see it go for, 28 to 33, I'd say, and to be honest with you guys, if I was to say 33's got to be the high end. Wow. Had rugged battle with a planked flooring, going around 2-door undercut jams, 16 apart, very tough. Man, I hope you're doing all right, man. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see the project. I really want to go over there and check it out. So, okay, I'd probably, if I was you guys, I'd probably offer at 28,000. Max would be 33 because we've seen it sold at 33. That's probably where I would be at. Now let's see here. Loan terms, yeah, your standard. Gross rent. I mean, it's tough to say, guys. The property card said 2, but if there's 3, that's nice. By the way, Section 8 doesn't like bedrooms in the basement. So you're planning on going Section 8 with this property. It's probably not going to happen. Let's bring it back. What would rent go for? So, I mean, let's play it safe, guys. 2 bedrooms, right? 2 bedrooms, you're probably looking at most 1,100. You know what I mean? You know, if you go on Section 8, you can get the, a crazy number. But let's just say out in the wild, right? Just out traditional renting, you're probably looking at 1,100. So let's say 1,100 to be safe, maybe even 1,000, but I'd say to be safe, probably like 1,100 for a 2-bedroom. Let's see here. Vacancy, 10% vacancy is pretty standard. Now, of course, if you can get an additional bedroom, that's all the rave. But the realistic part is it going to, oops, where are we at? This is property description. Oops. Property analysis. This should be it. All right. So rehab costs. We need to put in rehab costs because you guys, this is if you guys wanted to go down that. Damn it. I put it in the wrong one again. I realized that it needs to be in BRRRR because BRRRR gives us, hey, like, I don't even know what to say at this point. Hang in there with me, guys. We're gonna do this correctly. Okay, you guys are gonna see me speed through this to the point we were. The one thing you got to pay attention to, each set gives you distinctive numbers. So that's why I'm like, confused why it's asking certain things. We were all leaving together. I appreciate it, Davis. Oh, man. Hang in there with me, brother. Okay. Okay, and this is a BRRRR, right? So buy, rent, buy, rehab, refinance, rent, repeat. That's what that BRRRR stands for. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Rehab costs, total rehab costs. So one thing that I would definitely notice that there's a holding period. A lot of people forget to talk about the holding period. Total rehab costs. Okay, well, let's talk about total rehab cost. Open this up. What do we think? How's the roof? Okay, let's say, does the siding, it's a brick house, not really on the siding, but maybe a little bit. Interior paint. Ryan, all-nighter hider, how much do you think interior paint is? All right. Let's toss out, I don't know, let's toss out 5,000, paint the whole house. I don't know if that's realistic or not. Flooring's probably going to have to be done. I'm tossing out numbers off of what I know. I'm no contractor. So if I toss out something that's outrageous, let me know, correct me. I need to learn. But, you know, we don't necessarily know a lot of what needs to happen in this. But what we can do is give it a rough range. HVAC system, we really don't know. You know, to be honest with you, let's say turnkey 77. We're buying it at, let's do 77,000. We're buying it at 28. That's what? That's let me see here. 77,000 minus 28,000. It's 49,000. Minus your closing costs. So let's say 77,000 times 0.03, 2,300 minus your oh shit, what did I do 2,300? Let me do 28,000. 28,000 times 0.03%, 840. That's much better. Okay. Plus holding costs. What are holding costs? Holding costs is probably going to be, let's see if it'll give us an estimate. Probably. Usually it gives us an estimate. All right, let's see if we can find holding costs. Where you at? Yeah, don't pay attention to these numbers. We're not that accurate as of right now, but do want to see if it has a holding cost. Okay. I don't see holding costs around here. Insurance. So we're seeing insurance about 300 annually, and then property taxes. I think we said property taxes were about 800. So 800 divided by 12, that's 66. Let's say 4 months takes you to be able to get this in ship shape. It's $266 for property taxes. 266. That's for property taxes, and then insurance is the other thing. Let's go based off of this estimate. 300's annually. That's probably really cheap too, to be honest with you. Let's say 500 just to be safe. Okay, times 4. The reason I'm saying times 4 is just because that is able to give you your average. 4 months is an average holding period for a rebuild, right? So like your flips, your burrs, that's just a number a lot of people go with. Perfect. And then let's see here. Of course, there'll be other holding costs. You know what I mean? Like let's say, time period, actually, like seasonality. Less likely to sell in the winter than the summer. It's probably going to be a different price range than you would when it's heating up and more competitive. Those are all different factors. But 840 plus 266 plus 166, okay, minus 49,000. So 47,728. Of course, you have, there we go. Okay, so 47,000 after you count closing costs, holding costs. If you're getting a down payment, of course, that's going to, if you're getting a loan, of course, that's going to factor in. Let's say the loan is 20% of total LTV. And it depends on what kind of loan you get because some combined. But let's say you're doing it cash. Let's just keep it simple. If you end up having a loan, you just add in those numbers and obviously reduce the amount of margin. But 47,728. Can you do that? Let's say you put 20,000 into this property. Can you make it happen? I don't know. This is the point where I'd get a contractor to send them to the property. Be like, hey, I want to make $20,000 in equity. And I'm estimating about 47,728. So that equals 27,728. So with with a contractor, I'd be like, hey, do you think you can get it done less than 25,000? If they say yes, then okay, this is a good deal. You got $20,000 in equity. You know that you're going to be able to have this turnkey renting out, getting your money back, or if you're getting a loan, you'll be able to pay that loan off over time. And you know, this is a good deal. So let's see if we can correct this. So let's say requires. Damn it! I think I clicked the wrong one. All right, so okay. So purchase price after repair value. Okay, down payment. There we go. 80% financed. 3% rehab cost. Here we go. Let's say the rehab cost was, is it going to be 25,000? I mean, let's say it's 25,000, right? Let's see here. It's over 30-year term, interest rate 5%. Okay, let's say it's 9%. Gross rent. I mean, if we do it off of a 2-bedroom, 1,100. Vacancy rate, other incomes, appreciation, income increase, expenses, selling cost. Okay, let's see. Okay, so operating income, gross rent, vacancy, operating income after your expenses. Let's see your cash flow. Is this on an annual basis? Year 1. Okay, hold on. It's because we didn't calculate the down payment here. Net operating income, loan payment. Oh, okay. So your net operating income, your loan payments, and then making 200 a month. Let's say, what is 200 a month times 12? Yeah. I mean, that's usually you're seeing a lot of these people that are picking up single family houses. They're making 200 to 250 a month, while they have a loan in place. So 27.4% cap rate. Would you guys think that's fair? I mean, at 28,000, I could see it. And this, I would go ahead and export. Oops, no, actually, no, it's over here. It's not what I wanted. I didn't want a spreadsheet like that. Go ahead and download. Okay. Now, I'm going to put this all bundled together. Of course, I would also put pictures in there too, but I'll bundle this all together for an investment package. So, woo, we made it. All right. Investment package. Okay. I know this was one of the more dry ones, but I feel like this one was necessary, guys. I'm missing something here. Your property card, tax card, ARV. That's what it was. Usually I have an ARV report, but I wanted to show you guys how to do it without one. I hope that helped. Of course, you want to find comps in the areas. I now see that Zillow is a little bit harder to maneuver. I see why you guys have such difficulty. I'm sure maybe I'm not using it as well as I probably could. I'm sure I'm probably not explaining myself as well as I probably could. But this website, did you say it was free? Yeah, it is. You guys should definitely check it out. You can use up to 5 properties for free, and I love using this program. So yeah, property card, tax card. Let me open this up. Yeah, I would say that these are pretty realistic numbers, especially with doing $25,000 in repairs. Yep, about $20,000 in equity. I feel like I didn't explain myself that well, but as we go on, we will explain ourselves very, very much better. Very, very much better. But I think that that was a good explanation, guys. I hope you guys liked it. I feel like this turned out okay. But you guys got to see an analysis here. Property card, tax card, easy things to get. Google Earth. I like to grab an image from Google Earth because you'd be surprised when you go in. We have a rehab valuator. It's great and kind of expensive for how many deals we are looking at the currently. A rehab valuator? What is that like what it's called, the website or something? But yeah, so let me know what you guys thought. I mean, if you guys thought it was rough, it's all right. We could definitely, correct ourselves here on out. But I think that, you guys will be able to get some use out of this. Ryan Clark, this was your property, man. Thank you so much for letting us investigate. I think you can make a deal here, man. I think if you pick it up for $28,000, you're riding pretty comfortable at 27.4% cap rate after repaired value after you did the project. And if you can get it below $25,000 in repair, I think that that's realistic because we've seen the inside. It's not looking terrible on the inside. It looks like it was even mud and taped. So, let's check it out, man. All right. Thank you guys so much for today. It was entertaining. If you guys have any questions, let me know. And, let me know if there's anything that you guys want to see or hear. I know that you guys wanted to talk about alternatives to like traditional versus hard money versus private money, DSCR, and all those different things. We're going to try and get one of our investment lenders, specifically an investment lender this time, and we'll get some information done. We'll get some class started, right? All right, guys. Well, thank you so much, man. I got to take a nap because I've been all over the place, and take care.